Yo, what's up? My name is Jamie, aka Dracula, and today is episode 3 of The Lost Art of CD packaging. This episode is not artist specific. I know with my episode 1, I did specifically NERD, and then with episode 2, I did specifically Tyler the Creator. With this episode, I'm gonna be just like doing a time specific. So everything that I'm looking through right now is things that dropped in the 2010s. Next week, I'm thinking about making one about all the things that I have in the 2000s. Then I have a couple more ideas in my head. I have idea about all the alternative like rock albums, like I have some Nirvana and stuff like that. If you guys would be interested into seeing, things like that, or if you guys have any more ideas about, suggestions, let me know in the comments. But without further ado, let's get into it. So the first one I have, this is the Odd Future tape, volume 2. This is the cover. This dropped in 2012, and I actually got this from my little sister as a birthday gift around the time that it dropped. Yeah, one of my favorite gifts. So at the time, I was like super obsessed with Tyler, so I've had this literally since like it dropped. Back inside, go put the CD in here so you guys can kind of see what's going on right there. I think I probably lost the booklet. Yeah, I don't have the booklet anymore. If it had a booklet, I don't fully remember. This is the CD though, the Odd Future Donut, super iconic, pretty cool stuff. Odd Future Volume 2. So after that, I have one of the best albums of the 2010s, in my opinion, Because the Internet by Childish Gambino. When it comes to world building, when it comes to just rollout, when it comes to like everything that I've been talking about in this series, this album does it so fucking well. It has a lot of justice. It just came with these sleeves. I got this later, like I think I got this in like 2021 or something like that. But I know that when it originally dropped, it came with the screenplay and stuff like that. This one didn't. It just came with, because this one's kind of a basic version too. It doesn't fold out. It's just a fold like this. So this is 2021 release of this. The original release is probably cooler, but this is one of my favorite albums when it comes to world building, when it comes to character, when it comes to like an era, defining eras. Is something that I think I should have been like explaining a little bit better when it comes to rolling out and stuff like that. Being able to like have an era defining, in your rollouts. Like for example, you could see an outfit from Childish Gambino when he was wearing that hat at the Breakfast Club. You'd be like, oh, I immediately know what era he was in during that time. That all goes in with the packaging and the rollout and everything like that. So I really like that one. All right, next we have probably the actual best album of the 2010s. Oh, show the cover first. Good Kid, Mad City, the van cover. Iconic. This is the back. I've been listening to the song Real a lot. I think that song is so underrated. Also, The Recipe is underrated. But Money Trees and Poetic Justice, probably some of the best songs, period, when it comes to hip hop. I don't know if that's like kind of just me saying that because, I grew up in that era, but yeah. So fire. See, the packaging coincides with the themes and what's going on in the album. In the album, it's like a biopic or autobiography. I forget which one that you couldn't call it if you're talking about yourself. But he's talking about his life in the album, so it would make sense for like old school family photos to be within the vinyl packaging. The car in the back. The consistency and the feeling and the aesthetic. Really important. I love that. And then let's just stay on Kendrick. 2017, Damn, the Pulitzer Prize album. Phenomenal piece of work right here. I could listen to this so many times in a row and never get tired of it. The storytelling on this shit is freaking crazy. Back, insanity. I don't know why, but it always gave me like Blade vibes or like DMX. Like, I don't know, maybe it's the white and red, but something about it always. The names of the songs, and then a detail that I really like is they make the credits look like a song, like the audio file, like the waves, the audio waves right there. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell. And then I have the CD version of Damn. You know what I mean? Bag, it's the same. The CD. And then the booklet is the inside of what the vinyl was. So I like how they stay true to the art direction, and they just found a way to execute this idea in a different way. Like for this one, they're like, all right, the booklet, each page is gonna be like that. But for when you open up the vinyl, it's all gonna be spread out. Like being able to adapt to different formats, you know, and keep that same idea still consistent, I think is really impressive. All right, after that we have Rodeo, Travis Scott. One of the best album covers. And I like this cover, but really what I like is the back. The back, I don't know what it is about this. I'm also a really big fan of Adult Swim and Robot Chicken. And I really like the toy, and I really like, I don't know, I feel like the two heads is a little bit weirder. I'm a fan of the kind of the more weird, off-putting things a little bit more, you know what I mean? I think the stuff that I do have in it, I have it hanging up in my bedroom. I'll maybe show something here about like one of the little posters that it comes with. But yeah, I have this on the vinyl. And then I have this on CD as well. Maybe the inside will show how the CD looks. Yeah, no booklet, just a picture. So, but I really like the CD. Really like the front and the back. Wish it came with a booklet though. That would have, you know, made this some A1 packaging. Maybe a different version. You guys gotta let me know if I'm not getting the right versions also, because I like to get different editions that come with extra packaging. Alright, and now another one of my personal favorites, Atrocity Expedition. This album cover literally like looks like how the album sounds. It's so trippy. It looks like a bad trip. It looks like this dude is in the middle of like a really bad LSD trip, and he just like is worried that this is gonna go on forever now. You know what I mean? Like this looks amazing. I really like this. Like the back. I'm pretty sure this was 2017. Don't quote me. I think so. 2016, 2017. Whatever year it dropped, this was definitely one of the best, if not the best experimental album of that year. And it keeps aging amazingly too. Like it keeps aging amazingly. If you wanna see me talk about some more experimental music that I have and stuff like that, let me know in the comments. Cause I also have some weirder experimental stuff. One of the things that came with is the track list. Downward Spiral and When It Rains. So good. Really though also. Earl Sweatshirt has the best verse on Really Though, in my opinion. Let me know who y'all think has, fuck everything else I said. Let me know who y'all think has the best verse on Really Though. That would be W. I would like to know that. Because I don't really think there's a wrong answer. This is one of the other Steves. Hard to tell if it's backwards or not, because it's so trippy. It's the back. But yeah, that's Daniel Brown, Atrocity Expedition. So that's everything that I have today. I'll probably have some more stuff in the 2010s that I just didn't like think about including in this episode. But the next episode I'm gonna be specifically targeting early 2000s stuff that I have. besides all my NERD stuff, because I already had that. That's why I also didn't include what's it called, any Tyler stuff in the 2010s, because I already made a video about those. But yeah, so next episode, more early 2000s stuff, and then I'm thinking about making a video about my alternative stuff. So if you appreciate this video, like, comment. If you're interested in any of my music that I do, it'll like probably be at the end of this video or somewhere that you can click and like listen to my album that just dropped, Stockholm Graveyard. My name is Dracula, aka Jamie, Jamie, aka Dracula, whatever. Yep.